All right. Yes, sir. No, KJ, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. All right, so I will shuffle these cards up. I'm going to cut them, and then I will start assigning teams. And Ty, if you are still in here, would you mind sending out some chats to the other people that were in the group earlier that may or may not be here? All right, we will shuffle 3 more times, then we're going to cut, and then we are about to start ripping. All right, we're going to cut these up. All right, give me 1 second to get my spreadsheet ready. I will flip, and this will be the first team. So the first team is going to be the Vikings. Team number 2 is the Rams. I will go over who gets each team at the end as well. So the Rams go to Joe R. Mr. T takes down the Browns at number 3. At number 4, we got the Jets for Ryan G. At number 5, we have the Raiders. That is for Wiki. ACB, we have the Patriots at number 6. At number 7, we have Green Bay for Matt. At 8 for KJ, we have the Niners. KJ again at 9, we got the Falcons. Mr. T at 10, we got the Cards. Joe R at 11, we got the Ravens. Damien at 12, we have the Giants. Damien, nice hit on the Giants there at number 12. Marvo already hit the Uptown, and he gets the Steelers. ACB at 14, we have the Eagles. KJ at number 15, we got the Seahawks. Tyler at number 16, we got the Titans. Rachel at number 17, we got the Chargers. KJ back to back. KJ gets the Panthers at 18. At 19, we got the Cowboys. So those are both KJ. Neef, we got the Bucks. Tyler at 21, we got the Texans. Ryan G at 22, we got the Bengals. KJ at 23, we got the Jags. KJ again at 24, we got the Broncos. Rachel at 25, we got the Lions. KJ at 26, we got the Chiefs. KJ at 27, we got the Bears. KJ again, we got the Colts. Austin at 29, we got the Bills. KJ again with his last spot at 30. The Dolphins. Damien at 31. We got the Manders. And the last spot is the Saints for Blizz. All right, I will run through those one more time, and then we will start ripping. All right. So, going top down, we got Tubbs with the Vikings, Joe R with the Rams, Mr. T with the Browns, Ryan G with the Jets, Wiki with the Raiders, ACB with the Pats, Matt R with Green Bay, KJ with the Niners, KJ with the Falcons, Mr. T with the Cards, Joe with the Ravens, Dame with the Giants, Marvo with the Steelers, ACB Eagles, KJ Seahawks, Tyler Titans, Chargers Rachel, KJ Carolina and the Cowboys, Neef Bucks, Tyler M Texans, Ryan G Bengals, KJ Jags, KJ Broncos, Rachel Lions, KJ Chiefs, Bears Colts, Austin Bills, KJ Dolphins, Dame Manders, Blizz Saints. So those are the teams. All right, let's get to ripping here. Let's get to ripping. Appreciate all of you sticking it out for this long. Let's see some downtowns. Let's see some downtowns. All right, good luck, everyone. Good luck, everyone. That is the question, KJ. That is the question. Is it an uptown or is it a downtown? KJ, you missed it earlier, but we were giving away free Givey packs, and someone hit an uptown out of a Givey pack. Uptown Travion Henderson. Dude, that is crazy. 2 downtowns in one case? That would be insane. I guess it is megas, though, but yeah, that is crazy. All right, first packs. Let's get going. All right. Got Fanning on the blue scope. Jimmy Horn, ETN, and Greg. Probably start ripping through the base pretty quick, and we'll just talk about the hitters. Blue scope, Ty Felton. And Tua. All right, guys, let's see a downtown here. What if we just pull one first pack? Purple, Andrew, DJ Moore, and then Kenneth Gainwell. We got a Sunday Kings. We got a Sunday Kings. We got a Sunday Kings off the first pack. Tajay Spears. And then a Jalen Milrow. We'll sweat this one a little bit. We will sweat this one. I want to make sure it's still on screen. We will sweat that one a little bit. We'll sweat that one at least for these 4 packs here. We'll sweat that Sunday Kings. Hey, KJ, I will say, so we got Zach Charbonnet on the silver, Joe Mixon, and Jalen Hurts. On that Givey that we pulled, we did pull a Sunday Kings out of that same case. So there's an Uptown and a Sunday Kings in that case. Tet. And then on the silver, we got a Kurt Warner, Terry Bradshaw, Anthony Richardson. Jaden Blue, Ty Felton, DeAndre, Drake May. Dude, first box, we hit the Sunday Kings. We are hitting the Sunday Kings on the first pack. Looks like we got a patch here. A Jaden Blue patch. And then a Best Tutties, Peyton Manning and Reggie Wayne as well as a Golden Tate. How many? So we're ripping every single box tonight, Delilah. Every single box that you see on screen, we are ripping. We are ripping every single one of them. Graham Mertz, Travis Kelce, and Malik and Tracy. That is a good question. To be honest, I am not 100% sure on who all has Sunday Kings. I am not sure. Tank Bigsby, Jalen Warren, Darnell Mooney. I feel like there's got to be at least, I think there's a Dart Sunday Kings. You have the Giants, don't you? Yeah, there's a Patrick Mahomes Sunday Kings. We pulled a Travis Kelce Sunday Kings. Delilah, we haven't pulled the hit yet, but it is in that stack right there. Shimrick DK and Zach Ertz. There's a Sunday Kings in that underneath that Bills card right there. We don't know who it is yet, though. But yeah, definitely could be an uptown as well or a downtown. Tyler Warren, Tyler Loop. All right, I know we're all sweating that Sunday Kings. We'll get through these last two packs here, and then we'll see who that Sunday Kings is. We'll see who hit that Sunday Kings. Got an insert. Christian McCaffrey on the insert play action. Max Crosby and Jackson Smith and Jigba. Appreciate the follow, Billion. Appreciate the follow. Cam Ward, Pat Bryant on the silver, Stafford, and Rex Grossman. I still can't believe Sunday Kings just came out right away. That was crazy. Judkins on the silver. Dart silver, there you go. There you go, Damian. Nice little Dart silver. Jeff Garcia and Brian Robinson. Jack Besh, Trey Harris, Quinton Williams, Bucky Irving, we got DK. I'm not going to try to pronounce that name. Pat's kicker, though. Ricky Pearsall. Derwin James. Yeah, it did look. I'll show it back to you here in a second, Damien. I have it in the pile to sleeve it up after these are done. Nick Imanwari, DJ Giddens, Ed Reed. Tyler Loop, Purple, Tykel Williams, Warren Moon, Drew Bledsoe. Curtis Rourke. Some type of insert. Ooh! A Denzel Burke auto. A Denzel Burke auto. Looks like there is also another insert back here. And a lighted up Amon-Ra St. Brown and Deion Sanders. Nice little pack there. Insert and an auto. That Dart's like 34 out. Yeah, that is solid. I'm sleeving it up here in a second. I have it in the Ashton Genty in the pile of sleeve up. Jordan Addison, Drew Brees, and then Trey McBride. All right, few packs left, and then we will check who that Sunday Kings is. Dude, yeah, you might have to get that graded, Damien. That dart. Silver Hollywood. Goff. Keon Coleman. All right, getting close to that Sunday Kings. Jack Sawyer. Keandre Lambert-Smith. Najee. And Kyle Pitts. Jordan James. Trey Harris, back-to-back purples for the Chargers. Justin Fields and Jonathan Taylor. All right, last pack, and then let's check out that Sunday Kings. Another Andres Borregales, Ricky Williams, Caleb Williams. All right, it's time. Let's check out the Sunday Kings. Let's check it out. Damien, did you just call it? Terry McLaurin, Sunday Kings. That is sweet. Damien is hitting so far. Hey, can't complain, right? Sunday Kings is a Sunday Kings. I don't have a ton of real estate here to display cards, so yeah, Damien is facing. All right, give me a couple seconds here. There's a few cards I want to sleeve up as we were moving through those. That auction spot, we knew something was going to hit in that auction spot. We knew it. We knew the auction spot was about to go crazy. We knew the auction spot was going crazy. Those back end ones, we were in another one where, we did another one where the Giants were 32. So, I mean, those back end spots seem to be hitting. All right. Let's go. Let's get another 4 going here. All right, so far, it has definitely been the Giants and then the Manders, obviously, that have hit big. There still is a chance for another uptown, or for an uptown in here. We have seen that before. So it isn't necessarily a dead case from this point on. All right, let's go. Another 4 boxes here. Let's see if we can find another uptown. What if we just hit another uptown out of this first box, or hit an uptown out of this first box here of the row? Purple. Will Howard, Trey Amos, Jalen, Darnell Mooney. Jackson Dart, light it up. The Giants. the Giants are eating right now. Zach Ertz and CD. Mike Green. Jarquez Hunter. Howie and Chris Jones. Tet for the Panthers. Here we go. Jalen Royals, Adam Thielen, and Patrick Mahomes. Taj Brooks. Woody Marks on the purple. Michael Pittman and James Lofton. Yeah, I don't know why every single optic, they just like kind of like curve like that. Every single one. I don't know why. Harold Fanning, Will Johnson, Jake Plummer, and Saquon. So Jackson Dart Light Up was definitely the best hit from that box there. Yeah. No, it typically doesn't. Nick Emanwari. Shadeur on the purple. Nice hit for who has the Browns. Who has the Browns? Mr. T. Nice hit on the Shadeur purple. Jared Goff and Keon. Alec Iamaner. And best tutties, Lamar and Mark Andrews. Not a bad hit there either. Najee and Kyle Pitts. Cam Ward. Jalen Noel on the silver. Justin Fields. And Jonathan Taylor. Judkins, Bucky Irving on the silver, Ricky Williams again, and Caleb. Jack Besh, I seem to pull him all the time. TJ Sanders on the purple, Rich Gannon, and Mark Zerline. All right, last pack from box number 6. Shimrick DK. On the purple, we got Jalen Noel. All right, best hit from that one was definitely the Shadeur. Definitely the Shadeur purple was the best hit from that one. Jordan James on the purple. Jeff and Brian. Loaded Niners pack there. Loaded Niners pack. Rashi. Oh, we got a blue. We got a blue. All right, I'm going to set this to the side for right now because I love those blue shimmers. I know they're not numbered, but those blue sparkles are really nice. Derek Harmon, Quincy, and Derwin. We got Travis. Silver rated rookie, Kenneth Grant. Ricky Pearsall. And Drew Bledsoe. All right, Shamar. Arian Smith. Warren Moon. And Dion again. Yeah, hopefully it's a nuke. You're dark, Scattaboo. I know what you're already hoping for. Tesla, The last purple, we got Terrence Ferguson, Drew Brees, and McBride. All right, let's check out this blue sparkle. And we got an insert. Bucky, Quentin. All right. Oh, I'm seeing Jets, or I'm seeing green. Yep, Jets. Ooh, what is that, like Arian Smith? Arian Smith. Not exactly what we were looking for. Not exactly what we were looking for on the blue shimmer, or the blue sparkle. Good for the Jets, though. That is right. Good for the Jets. Rare you get a good hit for the Jets, so I think that's Ryan G. Ryan G, congrats on that one. All right. Last box of row 2 here. Woody Marks. Cam Ward. Cam Ward on the purple. We like that. Congrats. Who has the Titans? Congrats on that one. I'm scanning my sheet. That is there's too many names. Titans is Tyler M. Tyler M. Nice on the Titans. Charles Woodson and Josh Allen. This one feels a little thick. This is a solid case. You are correct. This is a solid case. Will Johnson. There's a patch in here. See who we got. Xavier Worthy. But emoji. Fire emoji. Xavier Worthy. Let's go. I think that's KJ, isn't it? KJ. Fire emoji. Xavier Worthy. We take that. We take that. That is a nice card right there. Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart on the insert. And Micah Parsons. This is a juiced box right here. This box specifically. Dude, that's what I'm saying. All kinds of SSPs. All kinds. Mason Graham. Russell Wilson. Silver. On the Giants, too. CJ Stroud. And Khalil Shakir. All right. Emeka. Kamara. Mark Brunell. And Bowers. The Dart Silver would have, dude. Yeah, another Dart Silver would have been crazy. All right, Jackson Hayes, Jalen Noel, Rashi, and Shuba. I think there should probably be. I think there's one more purple in here. One more purple. All right, we got Devin Neal, and last purple we got Tommy Mellett. Surprised that wasn't Jack Bash. Vernon Davis and Terrell Owens. That was a solid box right there. That was a solid box. We got the Cam Ward, Rashi Rice, SSP, and then the Dart. Give me a second here. Going to sleeve up some of these hits from this box. That was 2 SSPs in that row right there. Not exactly what the players we were looking for, but Arian Smith, Xavier. Those are some nice hits right there. Those are some nice hits. And we got 3 more rows. You are right. And we got 3 more rows. All right. Let's get to row number 3. Can we still hit an uptown or a downtown? Not impossible. Not impossible. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you that one. Okay, row 3. Row 3, box 1. Let's see if we can get an uptown or a downtown from this. Purple, Thornton. Mitchell Evans and Tet McMillan on the insert. That's a nice hit right there for the Panthers. That is a nice hit right there for the Panthers. That's KJ. KJ hitting on the Panthers there. Derwin James on the silver. Christian McCaffrey and Jameson. Drew Bledsoe. Scat though, like that. Jordan Love and Burrow. DJ Giddens, Travis, and Culpepper. Culpepper in the Dolphins jersey is just a crime as a Vikings fan. Kyle Williams, Swessinger, Bigsby, and Kelvin. Not the best box, if I'm being honest. I think the best hit was that Tet McMillan. The Tet McMillan insert here from that one. That was probably the best hit from that box. All right. Box number 2, row 2. Or row 3. Sorry, row 3. Milrow on the purple. Bijan and Jalen Ramsey. Shadeur. Best tutties. Who do we got? Amon-Ra Goff on the best tutties. Doug Williams and TJ Watt. Mullins. Mason Taylor on the silver. The Jets kind of doing well for this this break here. Not bad for the Jets. Rare that you say that. Caleb on the silver. Mullins. All right, last pack from this box. We're slowing down a little bit on the hit, so I feel like that means something big's got to be coming. Savion Williams on the purple. Kelvin. There's your boy Kelvin Ridley. We were talking about him earlier. Josh Downs. Again, not a great box. Not a great box on that one either. But it's all right. We still got a lot left. We are about, I think that's the halfway mark right there. I believe that is the halfway mark. Tommy Mellett again. I feel like I've only hit Jack Besh in those purple slots or blue slots, so seeing someone other than him is crazy to me. And it not being GNT. Titans, I thought that was Cam Ward. Marcus Mariota on the insert. Montgomery and Fred. GNT. McHale on the silver. Braylon Allen and Dorsett. Travis Hunter on the silver. It's a nice hit. Nice hit for the Jags. Who has the Jags? Nice hit for the Jags there. Kenneth and A.J. Brown. Jags, that's KJ. KJ with the Jags. Jack Sawyer. A Mecca purple. That is another nice hit for the Bucks. Marv and Aaron. Jackson Hayes. Tyreek and Algier. Not a bad box that time. Some good rookies. We got the Travis Silver and the Emeka purple. So not bad there. Not bad. All right, last box from the row. This one has been a little weak compared to the first two. So hopefully we see something in here. Devin Neal on the purple. All right, there's definitely a patch in here. Gunnar Helm. I think that's Ty's boy. He was talking about Gunnar Helm. First year Jaden Blue patch for the boys. I believe that's KJ. KJ on the patch. And then Will Howard lighted up for the Steelers. Brandon Ayuk. Gunnar Helm goated. That has to be your favorite player at this point. Travion on the silver. That is not a bad hit either. Eli. And then Russell. Russell on the Giants is something in these boxes. I always forget that. This pack is giving me fits. Elvin. Jahad Barron. All right, 2 packs left. 2 packs left in this row. Benjamin Morris on the purple. Cortland and Khalil. All right, last pack. I am getting sleepy, man. I'm getting sleepy. Arian Smith. Hey, Gunnar Helm. There's your boy. Gunnar Helm. Vinny and Luke. Not a bad pack. Not a bad pack at all. Or box, I mean. Gunnar, Travion, Aaron, the Jadon Blue patch. Not bad at all. Let me sleeve up some of these, and then we will get on to row number 3. Row number 4, I think. Row number 4. So far, the Sunday Kings is obviously the hit of the box. But I know that doesn't mean that it is nothing left. We have pulled a Sunday Kings and an Uptown from the same exact box. Same exact case, I guess I should say, not box, case. All right, 8 boxes left. Can we do it? Can we hit the downtown or the uptown? We've all been waiting a long time. We'd love to see it. Sorry, those aren't centered. All right. Don't want to knock Terry out of the way. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm struggling right now. It was funny. I think last time we ripped into Optic, a Sunday Kings was like in one of the very first boxes too. Right? Yeah. We definitely would hate to see that. That'd be such a pain, right? Oh, there's one. See, that's why we show the box. Hiding in the corner. That or an Abdul Carter even. Does Scat have an Uptown? Doesn't he have an Uptown? Any of those would be just such a pain, right, Damien? All right. Row number 4. Let's see if we can pick the pace back up after row 3 was not the kindest to us. All right. Jackson, Graham Mertz. I think we were talking about him earlier. Tez, Damian Martinez, Daniel, and BTJ. Boys, we did it. I think we did it. Yep. We got the Uptown. I believe that's what it is. We'll sweat that one a little bit. Art Monk. Want to cover that. Make sure you guys can still see that, right? Want to make sure I don't take that out of frame. We're letting that one marinate. We are letting that one marinate. What if that was just another Uptown or downtown? Fields, dude, the Jets. The Jets are kind of going crazy this break. Ricky Williams. Schultz. The 49ers, I think they have a CMC. Dylan Sampson. Purdy. Oh, yeah, they have Purdy. Mike Evans would be crazy. KJ has the Niners, so KJ would be loving that. Dimitri Knight. Pat Freiermuth, Brock Purdy. Just what you're feeling. What you just by the colors? That's what it was. The vibe was giving you. Niners or Bucks. Justin Herbert and Ladd McConkey. And Hunter Henry. Chiefs. Hey, it could be. This box has been absolutely juiced, I will say, or this case. There's our boy Jack Bash. I was going to say I haven't seen a Jack Bash silver or purple yet, and I seem to always hit him. It was only a matter of time before he showed up. Never GNT, always Jack Bash, or I guess Mylock now, whatever his name is. Shimmer DK. Pat Bryant, Jaden Higgins. I'll reveal it after we're done with this row. Got a dart base. Kyle McCord, Leonard, and Cam. Oh yeah, this box, there's been 4 SSPs, I guess? Right, so far? Colston, Burden. Wow, good pack for the Bears. Cruz and Jacoby. I think Burden is a solid buy right now. Solid buy. Wait. And another fire emoji? And another fire emoji? Guys, what is going on? I feel like there's going to be an uptown or a downtown at this point in one of those boxes on the bottom. Cam Ward, DK. Let's see Cam Ward. Let's see Cam Ward. Chimerick, DK. Chimerick, DK. But hey, not bad. Will Howard on the rookie recruits. And then Jordan Addison. Another fire emoji. So that's 5 SSPs. This box, this case, insane. Insane. Shamar Stewart, James, and Hollywood. I mean, at this point, I think there's got to be a downtown in one of those last boxes, right? Only way around it. Dude, if that would have been a Cam Ward fire emoji, I don't even know. That would have been crazy. Tesla on the silver. Cup. And Ozzie Newsome. They really did give us everything else. Why can't they give us the Cam Ward fire emoji, though? Dylan Sampson. James Pierce Jr. Judy Evans. Demetrius. All right. One box left. Hold on. I'm going to sleeve up this fire emoji. Give me a second here. Give me 1 second. Who has the Titans? They've been doing pretty good. Tyler M. Tyler M with the Titans. All right. We'll finish this box, this row up, and then we will see who hits that uptown. We will see who hits that uptown. I've seen some guesses in the chat. Everyone else throw them in there. Everyone else throw them in there. Deontay Thornton, Drake London, and Jim Kelly. Yeah, I will say, though, like, okay, I think there's a patch in here. Feels a little fat. Feels a little fat. Yep, definitely. Tyler Shuck, Carl Eller, Abdul Carter, primary colors, nice. And then on the patch, we got Riley Leonard. Riley Leonard Phenom on the patch. Jimmy Horn, Jalen Walker, Derrick Henry, and Derek Carr. Jalen Lane on the silver, Cameron Jordan, and Hines Ward. All right, I know we're just trying to breeze through these 2 packs because everybody wants to see who that uptown is. Alfred Collins and Josh. All right, last pack here before we reveal that uptown. We've sweat enough on that one. Torrey Horton, Seahawks pack right here, and Gino, former Seahawk, and Micah. All right, we've waited enough. Let's check it out. I want to see if it's a rookie. It's a rookie. It is a rookie. Seattle, we have Jalen Milroe. Dude, that card is sweet. Seahawks. Who has the Seahawks? KJ, there it is. Hey, it was well worth it. KJ, that is awesome. Dude, I love that artwork. That is sick. KJ hitting on 2 SSPs. He had the Xavier Worthy and the Milroe. Congrats on that. That is a nice hit. KJ. I am happy for you. Well deserved. I'll get it up here on a stand. Might be hard with... Actually, you know what? We can pull out some of these boxes. Here we go. The Jalen Milroe and the Terry McLaurin Sunday Kings. This box has been absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. We've hit 4 SSPs. That is wild. That is wild. Well, I think that means there's a 5th in here, right? Uptown? Downtown? Downtown's the only thing we haven't hit yet. So, I mean, it's got to be in here, right? Or the Cam Ward fire emoji. All right, last 4 boxes. Last 4 boxes. Let's just be greedy. Let's just be greedy and get this downtown. And there was an auto. You're right. I forgot about that auto. It seems like an afterthought at this point, right? That is a straight afterthought. To be honest, I don't even... Was it a Bucks auto? I honestly forgot. Oh, Cardinals. No, you are right. You are right. It is Cardinals. Or it was Cardinals. Yep, you guys are definitely right. Okay, last 4 boxes here. Last 4 boxes. We've already doubled up on the case hits. 5 SSPs because we had 2 fire emojis and that blue sparkle. Okay, let's see if we can get more. We're greedy, right? We need more here. Brock Bowers play action. And Josh Johnson. Give me 1 second here. I forgot to move my stack from the last box. All right. Leonard Bowers on the silver. Not a bad silver there for the Raiders. Ridley, Leggett. Chuba. And Mondre. Tyler Loop. Tyler Loop might be up there too with most like silvers or purples that I get. All right, this is the fat pack, so definitely a patch in here. We've gotten Andre a ton as well. It's been haunting us at this point. Abdul Carter. Damian. The Giants are going crazy. Curtis Rourke. And Christian McCaffrey. GNT purple. Dude. I don't think I have... Oh, no, we actually hit one earlier. Okay, but I was going to say, I never hit GNT parallels. Always Jack Bash. Always Jack Bash. Not a bad box. Not a bad box there. We got the Abdul Carter and the GNT. Okay, 3 boxes left. 3 boxes left for the downtown. At this point, I think it is icing on the cake for everything, but I mean, we'll still take it. We will definitely still take it. Riley Leonard on the purple. We have another patch here. Damian Martinez. First year, Eric or Alec Iomanner on the patch. Arik Armstead on the insert, and Christian Kirk. Ooh, Tennessee has been doing pretty good too. Tennessee has been doing pretty well. Tommy Mellett. There we go. That's more on brand for what I usually pull when it comes to the Raiders. Kenneth, DJ Giddens, Tila with long hair, and Cole Kmet. All right, I think we still need 2 more purples. Could be wrong, though. I am sleepy. Mason Taylor, sorry, wow. Trevor Etienne on the purple. Kyron and Jamal. All right, last pack here from box number 17. Caleb. I am not going to try to pronounce that name. But Titans are eating, like I said, Jettas. And Blake Guppy. All right. Not our best box, but that is all right. Yeah, see, 18th. Yeah, for real. I can't even do math anymore. All right. So 19th box. Got that math right. 19th box. Mason Taylor again on the purple. The Jets. The Jets are cleaning up. Neighbors and Tracy. Tet. Another auto for the Chiefs. KJ. Jake Bringstool on the auto. Believe that's KJ, right? KJ is KC. Nice hit there. And then Devontae Adams and Darnell Mooney. So 2 autos as well as those 5 SSPs. Rich Gannon and CD. Mandrews, Ertz, and Chris Jones. Jaden Blue. Keandre Lambert-Smith, purple. I think that's the second one we've got of him on the purple. And a Mahomes. Okay, last pack here from the second to last box. Trey Harris, back-to-back purples for the Chargers. Not bad. Adam Thielen throwing a pass. QB1, Adam Thielen. And Jamie Lofton. All right, I'm just going to sleeve up this auto. Gosh, this box is something else. This box is something else. Okay, last box from the case here. Can we triple up on the case hits? That is the real question. Can we get one more downtown, uptown, Sunday Kings? Can we get something else? Another blue sparkle would be awesome. Dylan Sampson. And 9. Jalen Lane. Jalen Milroe lighted up on the insert to go with the uptown. Pollard. And Emmett Smith. Got RJ. Greg Zuerlein. Trey Amos. Lad, Chase Brown, and Jaden. All right, 2 packs left. 2 packs left. Let's just see an Uptown just for fun, right? Let's see it just because. TJ Sanders, Ollie, and Dak. Okay, last pack of Magic here. Does this box have one more case hit to offer? Does it have one more case hit to offer? Doesn't look like it. Purple, Walter, Nolan, Spears, and Tua. All right, let me sleeve some of these up. I'll give a recap of the hits. I will give a recap of the hits. But there were many. There were many hits. I would do more, but I mean, just with what we with some of these hits, I mean, all right. I think these are like the top tier hits. So we got Ashton GNT on the purple, Jake Bridgestool on the auto. Yeah, Damien, I think you did okay. I think you just did okay. Could have been a little better, but no, great job, Damien. Happy for you, man. Shimrick DK on the fire emoji. You got Tet insert. Emeka Buka purple. Travis Silver. Cam Ward purple. Dart lighted up. Shadeur purple. Love seeing all the quarterbacks. Xavier on the fire. Arian Smith on the blue sparkle. These cards are just so beautiful. They're so sweet. Dart on the silver. And then Denzel Burke on the auto. And then the hits of the hits. First box. Second pack, I think. Terry McLaurin Sunday Kings. This thing is sweet. This thing is sweet. And then also Jalen Milroe, Uptown. What a case. What a case. Well, I hope everybody had a fun night. I appreciate everybody that's still here with us. It has been a great time. We're running on a 15-hour stream. A 15-hour stream. So I appreciate all of you sticking around, hanging out on Sunday. I will be honest, I'm probably not going to get these out tomorrow just because I got to pack them, but they will be out Tuesday. So I'll be out Tuesday. Oh, and one last thing I got to show off. For you guys that weren't here earlier, we were giving out free packs just for giveies if you joined, and look at what we hit. I got to find it. But look at what we hit just from a free givey of a pack, just one singular pack. We hit a Travion Henderson Uptown from a giveaway. And this goes to Marvo. Marvo, congrats. But we were definitely pulling a lot of heat tonight. So we pulled a lot of great cards. Again, thank you all for stopping by, spending your Sunday with us. We really do appreciate it. We will be back Thursday. We'll probably just do more of like an open floor. Maybe, I'm not sure we'll do a full break on Thursday, but we will be back Thursday. Again, if you did join the break, thank you. I will get everything out Tuesday. So everything will be in the mail with USPS on Tuesday. But if you have any questions or you want a recap, just send me a DM and I will get that to you tomorrow. So I'll get you a picture of what you got tomorrow. If you send me a DM and that's something what you want. But again, thank you all, guys. I have been up for a long time, so I appreciate you. I'm going to end the stream, but thank you so much. Hope everyone has a great Sunday. And again, message me or DM me if you want to see a recap of what you hit. Everyone have a great night. Thank you.